We know you're still following some of that tragic news at Aware Shoals.
Yeah, tough weekend for that community. Students there honoring a senior. She died over the weekend right after she went to prom. They do believe that she was hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver. The school already mourning Trinity Harrison. Her life was lost so far too soon. We want to head to Ash Manelli, who is at that school where students are gathering right now.
Yeah, that's right. They got here around 7:30 this morning and immediately gathered in the auditorium in honor of Trinity Harrison. And I want to show you some pictures from inside. We do have a photographer in there right now who's been sharing these with us. You might be wondering why a lot of people are wearing blue in this picture. Well, that was because Trinity's prom dress was blue. And in her last Facebook post, which was a 3-picture collage of her in her dress, she wrote, quote, "Had to be a blue bell." So we will, of course, be sharing more from what happened inside that auditorium as students gather together to mourn the loss of their classmate. What a heartbreaking end to a night that was supposed to be full of just such good memories for students in Aware Shoals. Troopers say a driver crashed into the car Trinity Harrison was in, and that driver, troopers say, was under the influence. This happened on Highway 25 in Greenville Saturday evening. They identified the driver as 27-year-old Carter Owen, who was driving a Volkswagen that hit the car Harrison was in head on. He ended up being flown to the hospital where, at last check, he's still there. Harrison passed away at the hospital on Saturday. Greenwood District 50 released a statement asking people to pray for her family, her friends, the school. And they said, quote, "A hole is in the fabric of our tightly knit community. We will hold hands as we celebrate her life while dealing with our loss." As I mentioned, the students are gathered there. They got to school and went right to the auditorium around 7:30 this morning. We'll have more on that later on in our show. But again, just a very sad situation overall. We do know when Owen is released from the hospital, he'll be facing a very big charge, felony DUI, resulting in death. Lauren?